Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I just have a winter card for you guys. If you know me, you know I love snowmen. Absolutely my favorite thing. My Christmas tree is pretty much covered in mostly snowman ornaments that I've been collecting for many, many years. So when I saw this new set called Spirited Snowmen, I knew I had to have it. So I can't tell by looking through my own camera, but this whole background is very sparkly and shiny, and that is using the new shimmer paint. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys. These are a must-have in your craft room. So let's go ahead and show you how I created this. You can see I've coordinated my envelope just to make it fun to go with our card. We're using some fun colors today. Here is the beautiful set. So this is the Spirited Snowmen. It has some great images. I love this. The little couple, this little happy snowman, and then the one that's ice skating. The sentiments are cute. I love the font. And then you've got these nice images as well. So this is a clear mount stamp. So that's the red rubber that can go on our acrylic blocks just like this, or with the Stamparatus, however you prefer to stamp. We are going to be using the ink pads, Poppy Parade, Coastal Cabana, Pool Party. And then I'm using my Stampin' Blends because you know I love them. This one is the Light Poppy Parade. This is the Dark Smoky Slate, Dark Pumpkin Pie, and Dark Pool Party. That's for coloring. And our card base is the Poppy Parade. So I have a piece of Poppy Parade that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have two pieces of Whisper White. This is the regular Whisper White, cut 4 by 5 1/4. One is for our inside layer, which I will show you. Here's the inside of the card. And then one is for the front. We also have a scrap that I will use for our ice rink image, our snowman, as well as our sentiment. All right, and then as far as the other pieces, we are using our layering ovals. We are using the stitched shapes. We're using the ovals from that as well. We are using the Softly Falling embossing folder. And then this beautiful frost white shimmer paint. So this is one of our new products. I hope you do not miss it. It is in the holiday catalog. We have these in 4 different colors. I have the Frost White and the Champagne Mist, but I have the other two coming in another order. I'm totally addicted. This is so much fun and so easy to get, and a beautiful, beautiful element for your card. So you guys definitely need to pick this up. All right, so let's go ahead and start. We will give our card base a nice crease with our bone folder. Don't want to mix up my pieces here. We'll go you. I have pre-done our images just to save time for the video, but I will show you. I created our ice rink with my aqua painters, and then I fussy cut out the snowmen after coloring it. So the aqua painters come like this. You do get 2 of those, I believe. And I used the Coastal Cabana and the Pool Party. So this is the new ink pad, which opens like a compact. This is the old version. Doesn't matter, whichever one you have. You're going to squeeze it to get some of that ink in the lid. Okay? And so you can see here. See now all of that Coastal Cabana. Here's all that Pool Party. I'm going to start with getting my aqua painter. Now you can see I have water in here. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not squeezing this. I am just rubbing it into that ink like this. And I'm just going to gently coat my paper. Now I'm using the Whisper White, just the regular. So depending on how much water comes out of your aqua painter, it will need time to dry, and it kind of tends to want to curl up. But it's fine. You can still use it. You can also use our watercolor paper, which is great. Now, to clean your aqua painter, just grab a scrap. I will use a piece of my grid paper that's very dirty. Just wipe it off till it's clear. And now I'm going to come back into that Coastal Cabana, and you could see I'm just going to blend these two colors together. Okay, and I kept doing that until it was large enough to fit this oval. Okay, so that's kind of how I measured. I decided what size my rink wanted to be. I wanted to be sure I had enough space for my other elements. Right, and then, so we'll pretend that that is done. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp our snowman in the Memento Tuxedo Black. So we're going to ink that up really good. These are so cute. I just can't get enough of them. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp our winter cheer. So the winter cheer we're going to do in our Poppy Parade. I actually have another scrap here, so I'll do it on that one. Beautiful. Now we can go ahead and grab our Big Shot. So I did, like I say, use my Stamp and Blend. So, you know, you just decide how you want your snowman to look. I made his nose pumpkin pie, his buttons all pumpkin pie. I used the pool party on his skates, or her skates, I'm not sure. And then I also did the scarf. So I just did a pattern with the Poppy Parade and the pool party, just like this. Give you guys a quick little, we'll use my sample that I already have, but just so you can kind of see. Now, I should have something behind my Whisper White when I'm using the blends. Like I've said, this is a very busy, dirty piece because it will bleed through. So you want to be sure you don't ruin your work surface, that you keep something behind. So see? How pretty is that? Love it. And then I just fussy cut him out. So I will use this one on another project. Let's grab our Big Shot. Now again, I'm going to take off my Precision Base Paint. I know I don't take it off a lot. I know most of my videos you guys see me using it. I use it so often for detailed stuff that I tend to leave it on there. And, you know, you don't have to have it for every image. So if you're just using your magnetic plate, you can see how the dies, you know, hold much better in place. And then I'm going to run this through. That's the Stitched Shapes Oval. That's the smallest one. Okay, just for our sentiment. And then I would have also cut my ice rink, which would end up like this. So you can see it's kind of curled up from me using the regular Whisper White, but that is okay. Thanks to the magic of preparation, right? We have our pieces here. Oh, I forgot to do my embossing. See, I was so busy talking. Alright, so again, with the Big Shot, we're going to put in our regular platform. We're going to use our acrylic plate, and we are going to put in our Whisper White 4x5.5 into the Softly Falling folder. And this is a 6x6 folder, but it's not the dynamic, so you can use this sandwich just the way it is, and it'll be fine. Okay, now we're done with our Big Shot. Okay, and look at all of this texture. So you can see it's kind of a heavier snow here, so this is going to be my top, and then it getting lighter, heading towards the bottom of my project. Alright, so let's do the magic part. I feel like it's magic because it's so pretty. Let me grab another piece of grid paper that's a little less dirty for you guys. I'm going to lay this over. Now here is my shimmer paint and my dauber. Now these come in a little baggie, and so I'm going to leave my shimmer paint and the dauber that goes with it right there in my baggie. So using your dauber is one of the ways that you can use this shimmer paint, but there are lots of other ways. So we're going to shake this up. Hopefully you can hear that. There's a little ball in there. Giving it a good mix. And then I'm going to open this, and I'm going to use the paint that's just inside the lid. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. And I'm just going to come in and go completely over my whole background. And it instantly looks gorgeous. It is so pretty. I know it's going to be hard to tell with because I'm doing the white on white, but in person you will see it right away. Right away. I promise you. Okay, so right now with just what was in that cap, it looks a little bit more concentrated, you know, over the raised bumps, because there's so many more of them. But I can see the shine all the way to the bottom here. All right, so let me close that up. I'm going to set that aside, and hopefully you guys can tell. I'm not sure, I can't tell myself with the camera. I can see it with my eyes, but it is a beautiful sparkly element, and I'm going to use that dauber on some other pieces of the card. So that is one way to use this. Another way to use your shimmer paint is with your spritzer. So here is one of our Stampin' Up! Spritzers. I have another one here that has some color in it. So if you fill your spritzer about 3/4 of the way up with 70% alcohol, and then add, I would say probably 6 to 8 drops of your shimmer paint, you can spray it onto your elements or your background as well. So it's another awesome way to do it. You can also use it with a paintbrush. You know, if you wanted to do something just detailed in a certain area, you can try that. You can mix a touch of this frost white or even the champagne with maybe a drop from one of your ink refills. That's another way you can do it with a brush. Lots of ways. Very versatile piece. All right, so let's go ahead and lay this down. And the colors are beautiful. So like I said, I have the frost white and the champagne. I'll show you the champagne one too. I do have it here on my desk. Let me lay that down. Let's see if you guys can see. Here is the champagne. So definitely, again, has more color to it than the frost white. But gorgeous! This would be gorgeous over a dark embossed cardstock. You'll really see it that way as well. So just keep that in mind too. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our little ice rink to our card. Come back with my dauber that I just used, and I'm going to add some sparkle to this too. Now I can see it. Subtle, but it is there. All right, let's get our snowman. Now, you could totally pop him up with dimensionals, but I'm just keeping things simple and one layer. We want him to be on his skates. I love that. He looks so sweet. The winter cheer, and I'm going to put that right up here. All right, and then for our inside layer, we're going to take those snowflakes, and I used my Coastal Cabana then I'll put another piece under my layer in case I go off. We're gonna just stamp our snowflakes right down this edge. And so I'm just going to turn my stamp each time I come down, just like that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and lay that in our card. I think what got me started with the snowmen is, you know, you can use them all season. So, you know, I of course decorate, you know, for Christmas, but I feel like with snowmen you can decorate, you know, a little early and you can leave them up much later in the season. And I just love them. I just love them. All right, let me grab myself another envelope. So now we'll do a Whisper White envelope. And I will bring back in that scrap piece. And we'll just do those same snowflakes on the flap here. So we'll just mix it up. Okay, so that completes our card and our envelope. We just close these up. Alright, so here is our card and coordinating envelopes. I absolutely love this project. I hope you guys do too. I hope you pick up your supplies in my online store, and don't forget about this shimmer paint. I tell you, this is going to be a product that is going to move fast for people as they get ready for their holiday cards, and it is awesome. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to being back with you real soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.